Hi guys, so today we are making a wig and this is Kinky Curls. We are using these bundles to create it. It's 20 inches bundles. So the first thing you need as a wig maker is your mannequin head, your dome cap, your hair bundles, your needles, your thread, and your pins to secure them. So we are placing the closure first on the cap before any other thing. Now to sew the closure, make sure you check the position of the eyes, the two eyes of the mannequin before you place the closure on the dome cap. So you want to make sure that the closure is in between the brows of the mannequin or the eyes of the mannequin, so that you don't place it on equal position. So you want to make sure that the line of the closure, as the middle part of the closure, is in the position of where the nose is, so that you don't mess up. So after doing that, secure it with your pins, just like I'm doing, so that the closure won't come off. So secure it well and then you start sewing. Let's start sewing the closure down on the dome cap. What you need is your thread and your needle. That is the C needle. If you use a straight needle, you will find it difficult sewing the wig. So the needle you need for wig making is your C needle. So take note when you're going to buy it. In sewing the closure to the dome cap, we're using the hemming stitches. So you are using hemming stitching, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to explain, but the first one that you do, the first stitch you do, secure it very well. That's when you sew it, don't move ahead. Just make sure that the first stitch is very secured so that it won't remove easily. aid you in placing your hair bundles on the right positions to sew. So to do this, you need a tape or a rule, but I was in a hurry. I had to do this video after work, so I was in a hurry. I didn't use any of it. But if you are a beginner, I recommend that you get a tape or a rule so that you place it at one end of the cup beneath the dome cap. Then you measure in a space of 2 centimeters so that you'll be able to draw the lines equally. This is what I'm doing without a tape, but as you can see, the distance between the lines are not all that unequal. They are a bit okay. So if you can use your eye to draw just like I'm doing, you want to make sure that you don't draw others with big spaces from the other. So just do the right thing by getting the tape or a rule to aid you. I say 2 centimeters apart or 1.5. Now after drawing the lines, you fix the bundles on each of the lines and sew it. So to do that, you secure the bundle on the line with your pin, and then go ahead and sew. With the sewing, don't forget that the first thing to do is to secure the first stitch before you go ahead and sew the rest of the bundles. And after each sewing, you tie the thread before cutting it so that they won't easily come out. The threads won't easily come out. Just the way I'm doing, follow the same thing and you are good to go. person done with the wig. What I'm doing right now is sewing the bundle left with the closure lace, and this is done just to close the space in between the last stitch we did and the closure lace. So do this to cover up any spaces that will be left and secure the stitching very well. I repeat, secure it very well. You don't want to wear your wig and it will fall off. The bundles will start falling off whilst you are in public. You don't want that disgrace. So make sure you take your time, you secure your stitches, and don't rush. Take your time while stitching. We are done with the wig, so we are going to cut the excess of the dome cap from where the closure is, so that we'll be able to fill our lace when you wear it. You don't want to see this black thing beneath the lace, so cut it off. Make sure you do it carefully. You don't want to cut your lace in Sawabaka, so take your time and cut it slowly, gently, and ta-da, you are done. Your wig is ready to be styled. Just look at that. Very neat stitching, very neat wig there.